guys, welcome back to Uncensored Culture. We're doing something a little bit different this time. Obviously, we had a little fuck up. We forgot our SD card, so we can't really use our Rode mics.
Useless.
So,
It's good decor, but it looks nice.
Yeah,
I don't even know if you guys can see
decoration.
it.
Cool
Yeah, there we go.
static on the camera, but no, we're doing a night shift day. Haven't done that in a hot minute. So so we're gonna get into it, eh? Want to take it away, James?
Oh well, as well, not many of you know, Terry has been out to Gullawa for my 18th, and that was obviously a good night.
Good night.
This was Midgie's first night out on the town in
I would have been
Timor.
there to 18th, but I was
You had a
away.
wedding.
You had a
Oh,
wedding.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
had the wedding.
Oh no.
How'd you find it? How'd you find that night?
Ooh, first night, eh?
Yeah.
It's as you were saying before, Dad. Like you said, it was a bit quiet
No,
tonight.
it was a quiet night.
I thought it was gonna be like ramped up, like.
I thought so too. Saturday night, and with the rodeo being postponed and all that, I thought everyone would be
Yeah.
going down to the pub, but
Yeah, legit.
nah.
Does the rodeo get packed here?
Yeah, no, you see, we have people from all around. We have people from Woodford and all sorts of
Yeah.
places come down for the rodeo. People just come down just because it's a rodeo.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
But, no, we get some good numbers at the rodeo and stuff.
Pretty good. When it comes to rodeos, do you just a country you just go to go?
Oh, to be fair, I don't really go to too many rodeos.
Rodeos,
If I do, I just kind of dress a little comfortable.
Yeah,
Nice.
like
Sort of
just
stuff.
a little bit.
Put on a
stuff.
hoodie, maybe some jeans or
Yeah.
Just I don't really care what shoes. I don't really own any cowboy things.
Other than
There's
Cuba
nothing wrong,
that
right?
bloody Jackson was wearing last
Yeah, well,
episode.
I got that hat
Just a cowboy
from
hat.
the high school librarian, Miss Vicky. Love to you if you're watching this. I still wear the hat, just not
To
around
this
in
very
public,
day.
or else I'll be clowned. I'm not country. I'm well aware
I'm
of that.
country boy. But I freaking it's good. It's a nice little town. Like how we went from one pub to the other. Like it's just a walking distance. Pretty good.
Everything's a walking distance.
Legit, we just walked from here down to the pub. It's nice. It's different, because I've always grown up with everything so distance out, far away. It's something different to just walk.
Goddamn cheese are popping out.
Anyway,
I looked down, I'm like, oh shit.
Doing the
Demonetized.
nipples slip.
Demonetized.
Damn, son.
all right. That was actually another question I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
What's the big difference that you're seeing from this town, my town, compared to Ipswich?
I'm gonna have to say how everyone knew each other, and just as soon as we walked in, I was like, oh yeah, James just knows everybody.
Facts.
Yeah.
You just calling from a distance. I'm like, bro.
There was some ladies sitting on the table next to us, and they're like, oh yeah, we know James, but we don't know these two. I was like, ah, shit, true. So we've turned around, Jackson and I, and we're like, oh, hello, we're Terry and Jackson, just good mates of James. And they're like, oh, you 18? I was like, yes, we are. That's why we're in the
I love how you actually introduce us to everyone.
Yeah.
So, not many friends. They just sit there and just.
Well, it's just
That is
it's just the thing to
Mush.
do. It's the proper thing to do around here. It's just courtesy.
Yeah.
And it's common
yeah.
sense too.
Yeah.
To introduce your mates.
Why would you just sort of seclude people?
Yeah,
Type
yeah,
of,
legit. It is nice. Going from city to a little town is different.
You see, that's the one thing that I like about when I go to Ipswich. You see, I'm used to this. It was
Walking around knowing everyone.
What's there to do?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you go to the pub or you go over to a mate's house or whatever. But with Ipswich,
Everything is everywhere.
Which is
everything,
a
new
population
faces.
of 1,000 people in the town, probably.
Yeah, as I said in the first episode that I was featured in,
Yeah.
Eddie's has nearly three times the size of my
students,
town.
yeah.
Which is crazy.
Students compared to the
yeah.
population of this town.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, eh? But it's good, but it sucks also. Because if you do anything bad, everybody will know about
So
it.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing. One thing you'll come to find is everyone in this town talks to each other. Everyone's close.
It's like high
everyone-
schools.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's
Where it gets around in 3 days.
It's like high school, but with everyone in the town.
Yeah.
You'll see a group of old ladies at the cafe or whatever, having a breakfast or a lunch. They'll be chatting away. One person leaves, new gossip comes in. One person comes in, new gossip comes in. It's crazy.
It is, isn't it? And then come to Ipswich, some people know of some people, but it's
That's
It's like-
the one thing that I've learnt is in Ipswich, like in Toogoolawah, it's
it's a
I
city.
know them. In Ipswich, it's I know of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never.
like
It's
this
like
is
just
a
through
town.
word of mouth.
Ipswich is a city now, like far out.
I wouldn't even call it a suburb anymore. It's just
It's a city, yeah. It's just growing. I didn't know back in the day that city was gonna city. Right up tight, leave me alone. That Ipswich was gonna be like the main city, like it was supposed to be Brisbane. Till
Jeez.
they found out that they couldn't get all the big ships down Burma River because the canal's too small. Because back in the olden days, if you come off the Brisbane River and you go down the Burma River, you can see like all the old sediments and how they used to have big cranes and stuff.
Yeah.
All the loading docks. It's all just still sitting there, overgrown now. But it's cool. You just see like history of how they used to.
I've never seen that. Like,
Really?
then again, I've never really
Gone out on the boat.
spent
and
too much
stuff,
time on the boat.
I'll have to do that one time. Get some fishing, night fishing.
Always down for some fishing. I'm always down for
Yeah, I
some fishing.
fucking love
Fishing episode.
Oh,
That'd be good.
And we're just three guys on a boat with a line.
Shut up, camera.
Word.
Word.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yes, shit, yeah. You know,
Like, if we're talking about that, might I bring up something from my childhood?
yeah, go on then.
Actually,
Yeah.
we should
Sorry.
do a
Guys?
little childhood. What's it
Yeah,
called?
guess what?
Reminisce.
Story time. Take it away, James.
While we're on the karaoke thing, this
wait, sorry.
Did you think about the wasp? Did
Wait.
you think about the wasp? Because it's unbelievable.
can I talk my shit, bro?
Oh, sorry, go.
Anyways,
So, like I was saying, just
Shut up.
oh my god.
sorry.
What's up?
Anyways, so, a little known fact about me, only really known within the family. I, for the longest time, hated the song "Sweet Child of Mine."
Really?
Yes.
That's a good song.
You're kidding.
It was because so it was end of the year awards night for primary school, and we'd done our performance, and the grade above me, it was the awards night. Their class performance was guitar, and they learnt "Sweet Child of Mine," and no one was coming up to sing the lyrics. Anyways, this is like grade 3 or whatever, like really young.
Yeah.
Anyways, no one's coming up. Everyone's like, anyone? Dad,
Oh no.
hands up, walks
Surely.
over. Little known fact, my dad can sing. He's a singer.
Really?
Yeah, a foodie and a singer.
wanna
He
hear that.
cooks
I
food and
wanna
he
hear
sings.
He
Yeah,
cooks in the kitchen and the stage. Damn.
Yes. Cooks
Sings
on
in
the
the
stage.
shower.
I guarantee it. I haven't caught him yet, but I just know.
He'd be like, a little less conversation, a little more action, baby.
Yeah, anyways,
Yeah, you go.
he gets up on the stage, sings the song, whole crowd crazy, and it's
Stand
talk of the
ovation.
town, and I'm there front row. I'm like, oh, and like
Bad.
it's one of those kid things where you just embarrassed. You're like, oh my
Even
god.
though it was like amazing, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, but it's just the sheer fact of like, oh, that's my dad singing on the stage.
But now it's like, yeah, Dad.
Now it's like pop
Funny?
off twin. It's like pop off twin. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's 4 + 4? You ate that shit.
Yo. No crumbs. 8. Devour.
Nom nom nom.
Nah, fuck you, fuck off. Leave me alone.
I'm trying on my sea legs, but you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Forrest Gump is a good movie.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's OG.
You know,
Every time I put it on-
loved the book better.
Never read the
You
book.
read?
You read?
Oh, right. It was mandatory in high school.
Okay. What's about you downloaded it on like Audible or something? Just
No, it was read to us.
Have you ever read the book? It was read to me. I didn't read it, but it was read to me.
wrong. My teachers actually put on voices for the
Yeah, no, like
characters.
Forrest Gump
Did
like
she
went to
think that?
space and all that sort of shit.
Really?
Like, yeah, with like a cannibal tribe. Like when he landed down from space, like with cannibal tribe and shit like that. Yeah, no, way more stuff happened.
To be honest, if they put it out on a movie, it'd be like that's more of like a.
It'd be more of a series now.
Yeah, see, his movie's more realistic.
You know what they should?
I mean?
They should make a Forrest Gump TV series.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't replace Tom Hanks.
I know you can't replace Tom Hanks, but like you could definitely make it a little more like accurate to the book if you did a TV.
You know
series.
how long? Like, I'm pretty sure it was Tom Hanks. He spent time with people with like needs. Like,
yeah.
and he got like it's crazy what actors do just to get into the momentum
a
of
good
it.
method act. Like you look at like what Heath Ledger did for Joker.
Yeah.
Literally, like, drove himself.
Yeah, wasn't
to
he
the near
driving
point
himself
of
mad?
insanity, yeah.
Oh, it's
To the near
ridiculous.
point of
Well,
insanity,
what's
like
it called?
mentally unwell.
Who was in fight? Was it not Bradley Cooper? Fuck. Someone was in
What movie?
Fight Club.
Oh, the other
Norton.
He was
yeah,
also on Bullet Train.
yeah,
Oh, Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yeah, he's to get into the role of in Fight Club, he was smoking like 24/7. Like as soon as he wakes up, done.
Real.
And then for the actual movie, they cut his supply of like cigarettes, and he was proper going through withdrawals, and that's how he got into that character.
You know what? I relate to that.
Yeah.
I relate to that.
Zing.
5 minutes without nicotine.
Watched recently, Black Swan. It
That's
had
a good one.
Natalie Portman. Did you know she actually studied a year? I can't remember what ballet school, but she studied ballet for a year just to get to hit the accents. When
It's even crazy how ballet people practice. Like, have you seen that? Like, that shit's crazy. Like,
Yes, it's
lived
like
with
blood,
one.
sweat, and
Yeah.
tears.
Yeah.
It's like,
emphasis on the blood.
and then you
bro.
got all the mothers like forcing their kids to do it.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah. Well, there's a style of dance called point. So basically, they have
they
point
point their
shooting.
Yeah, when they get on
You know
the
how like that makes their toes bleed. Just
Yeah,
practicing
rips
it.
their toenails
Yeah,
off and shit like that.
There was a scene on, I think it was John Wick.
John
2.
Wick. Yeah, no, three.
Three. There was a girl who you could actually see her just peel her fucking toe, like her big toenail off.
Yeah.
And she wasn't phased about it. She just wrapped it up and just continued dancing.
Oh, that's
That's crazy.
But that's the thing, like,
So
Ballet-
that's like mad respect to the ballet dancers out there.
But-
like, you
That's-
guys have some strength, like bro, toes.
imagine that toe grip though.
Oh, yeah. They can climb a mountain with their toes.
I wouldn't think about no mountain.
if we're talking about, like, if
Okay, buddy.
If we're
Put
talking
those
about-
dogs in my mouth. Shove them in there. Swirl them around. Okay, brother. Okay.
You're done.
Yes, sir, brother.
You're done.
Special players, special teams. Special
Okay, anyway,
players.
let's get back into it. What were you saying, sir?
Oh yeah, but talking about like grip strength and all of that, rock climbers, like free climbers.
You look at their back muscles. That's crazy.
Have you
Right.
seen how like I've seen because just the way the muscles
with
are
the
like
finger?
yeah, the dent like how dense the finger muscles are now,
The calluses too.
brother.
Have you seen this rock climber? He did a workout with what's his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah, Larry Wheels.
Oh,
I was going to
That's
say they're the only two.
yeah, known.
So,
ones that I
so he
know.
did a workout with Larry Wheels, skinny as, like just a real cut body,
Yeah,
doing the same weights, same momentum, same reps, bro.
dude.
That's
They had that little jig where they attached the weights on, and they were just using that like grip strength, like finger strength to pull it. And Larry tried. I think he did 50 kilos trying to just pull that up by his fingertip.
Yeah,
Couldn't get a proper grip. He chalked up and everything. It kept on slipping.
That's
Oh.
crazy. It really humbles you. Finger grip strength.
Old mate comes along and he's just like, yeah, it's easy. He just drops it. He's like, oh, you can't do that again. He just did it for 3 reps and drops it. And he's like, shit.
oh, it's ridiculous. Like how people are like have talent, but they train so hard for.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What's that one saying? It's, where if you focus, don't fear the man who knows. No, fear the. Fuck, it's something about kicks. Don't fear the man who knows 1,000 kicks, but fear the man who masters one. I think that's the saying that I'm looking for.
Like
yeah.
like saying don't fear the man that does so many like.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like with the people that specialize in different things, like ballet with their like toe
Toes.
strength and rock climbers with their finger strength, like that's
That's just dedication to one thing.
to one thing, and
They're not thinking about anything else, just one thing.
yeah, like it's good to know a bunch of like kicks for this
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
But if you master one,
Yeah.
like
That's fearful.
it is.
Yeah.
That's one thing that you got.
And when it does come across
Yeah.
in your lifetime and you can use it, like man, you have the chance to be powerful. It's-
Like think of it like what you're doing right now. Like if you like it's good to like know all these things, hairdressing, all that.
Yeah.
You master your mastering your hairdressing.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll take you
How
places.
far it
Boom.
takes you.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
I saw
take
I saw one thing like a lot of barbers and hairdressers don't like realize is that it's not just about cutting hair, coloring hair. It's not about that.
Mastering the craft, getting to know the clients.
Mastering the craft, but also getting to know the client, like having good relations, because you never know when a client walks in and they could be so down and out, but you know them well enough to know that they're having an off day.
It's pretty much like hanging out with a homie.
Yeah, legit.
And like analyzing text messages as well. Like
obviously you have some clients where it's just like you can't build a relation with them, and it's hard to talk to. But and then on the other hand, you have clients where it's like, fuck yeah, they can't wait to come in for another haircut.
Like you're on first name basis and everything.
Yeah, legit.
When I'm sitting there, when I come down to just stay the night in Ipswich, I'll be at Midgie's thing. Every single customer that comes in, hey Midgie, instantly engaging conversation. Hey, gone, what's happening? What's new with you? Oh, how's that thing going?
Yeah,
and that's one thing I love when a client or someone else walks in and they're waiting and I'm cutting someone's hair, I always introduce them. As we take it back to introducing people, I always introduce them, just so it's not awkward. And if they want to join in the conversation while they're sitting in the chair, they can. It's not awkward.
Like, and it's not like isolated, like it's kind of like, it's just a bunch of people hanging out pretty much.
Yeah, legit. That's the thing.
Also noticed when James comes down, like for Ipswich for a cut, or even when we're going to film for the channel, he and I would sit in the chair, like sit in the waiting area and talk to like the people that are waiting, and we just.
Or if you guys have a conversation with yourselves, you go, just have that.
Yeah.
But if you guys join in and you're like, oh, that's cool. Like I get to know this person. You never know. You might see them again in public, and it's
be like, hey,
that's the one thing. Like a lot of barbers today sound like they're just thinking about money. Like that barber in Melbourne, he love his work. Like he's awesome. I respect any barber that does barbering. I respect it because it's just it's a cool art to master. You know what I mean?
It's delicate work.
And a lot of people think, oh yeah, I can just start it and tool it. Bro, it's not.
What I'm gonna say is, a good barber can cut really good hair, but a great barber can keep the connections and make it
facts. I like that. And so a lot of barbers today are focusing on charging $100, $60. Like that's
insane.
It is like charging like $400 for
at the same day.
cut.
Like it's still the same fucking thing, like, same clips, same
I get hairdressers charge $400 to $800 for a haircut because they're sitting there for time. They're there for 4 hours. But they get free stuff throughout it. Like they'll get a free toasty, chips, wine, soft drinks, whatever you want. That's what my mum salon does. But being a barber, you're in there for about 30 minutes to an hour. Like you're not there.
Like it's not there fast. It's pretty much just straight into it.
You build relations, have good prices where people are like, oh, that's awesome. Like I'm gonna come back. It's not about the money. You'd rather have quantity over quality.
I genuinely feel like any haircut, like a basic haircut, just
short back and sides,
anything like that. If it's over $50, that's just a rip off.
Yeah, you better be getting like gold smeared on your feet or something.
That's like some like gold flaked in there where they're like, giving you a fucking back massage and shit.
Yeah, legit. Like if obviously I get charging more for like face shaves because you got to use razors. You got to buy more material.
If it's just the basic, like front, back, and sides, whatever. Anything over 50, ridiculous. Obviously, it makes a bit more sense if you want to involve that, maybe add in a product or whatever.
Like I get different price ranges with different areas. In Brisbane, you'd obviously charge $60 for a haircut because it's Brisbane. People, big money, big apartments, all that. But Ipswich, people make big money in Ipswich, but you don't need to charge that much.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, like Ipswich compared to Brisbane, Ipswich is, I feel like it's more casual, average Joe sort of thing.
Yeah, and I believe if you're starting out barbering and you're just learning and you want to start your own little business and you want to just start cutting hair by yourself, don't charge $30 for a haircut. It's ridiculous.
Like
honestly, I'd do it cheap, build up the clientele.
Yeah, like when I started, I was doing $10 haircuts.
Yeah.
Or if I wouldn't even charge them, I'm like, because like all you boys all came in and you let me practice because you guys are giving your time to me because I asked. So that's different.
I can't turn down a $10 haircut.
No way.
That's fine. I'm fine with the hour drive,
I
bro.
had so many people come in and I got so much practicing. It was good. But now I'm fully qualified. I can put my prices up $30. Like it's good and
that's good, reasonable.
It is.
It is.
And if people
affordable.
And like some people today struggle with money because inflation.
Don't even talk to me with the housing crisis.
Oh jeez. But I I don't worry about money because I know money will come later in life because I'm still building. And
You're still doing
legit,
still early.
legit. And you want to build up your clientele. The more clients you have, the more money you obviously got to get in return. It doesn't matter how much you charge. It's all about, and loyalty I like. I came up with a theory. You have a barber, he cuts your hair just the way you like it, you love it. And then the next time you go to another barber shop and they stuff you up, that means you found a good barber. If they cut your hair even better than your last barber, that means they're better than your last.
Guess what?
I'm
You're better than fucking Tommy Guns in Toowoomba.
Yeah.
That's don't sue me, please. I don't have the money right
beep
now
that
to be
out.
sued by Tommy Guns.
I love any barber that, because everyone does it differently.
Yeah. But we just found out that you do it the best.
It's also good to have a friend.
Yeah.
And like,
Thanks, guys.
A friend in the trade as well.
And it's nice. It's nice to come in and catch up with you boys.
Genuinely.
I love it. It's awesome. Anyway, what were you saying about housing? Oh no, you didn't want to get into that.
I said don't fucking bring it up.
But no, if would you guys if you got to change something in your past, what would you change, career wise?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
no.
You like the way that you are now?
Everything happens for a
Yeah,
reason.
That's
exactly.
good.
If I changed something in the past, this may not have happened. This podcast, this whole thing would never have happened.
I never really dwell on mistakes too much.
Yeah, it's in the past.
Yeah, no, it's like who was saying it? I forget who was saying it, but something about don't worry about the past, don't be anxious about the future, just live in the now. I actually think Conor McGregor may have said that.
Really?
I think.
I thought it was a
That's what I'm
monkey
saying.
from Lion King.
Actually, I got a good phone.
No, you see, I think he was just more focused on the past.
Oh.
Actually, this is a really cool sound. It's a bit sad, but it's it hits deep. Okay, a guy celebrated his birthday with his girlfriend and many guests. In the middle of the party, the guy's father came in and said, "I've hit a man. There's a body in the truck. Help me get rid of it." The guests left under various pretense. There was only one friend and a girl left. The father went out into the yard, opened the truck, and there was only flowers for the girl and a box of beer for the friend. And the father said, "Remember, son, don't waste your time on unnecessary people."
That was exactly like a quote that I had heard, where it wasn't as dark
As that body in the car.
but it was
right.
It was I believe it was a father and a daughter,
Yeah.
and the father was having a barbecue, and the father said to the daughter, "Go out into the town, tell everyone I'm having a cook up, and get people over." The girl doesn't say there's a barbecue going. She says there's a fire at the house. Someone help. And a lot of people didn't pay attention, and the ones who came,
Yeah.
they were the ones. And she said to the father, she was like, "Don't spend time on people who aren't going to help you.
In crisis or something like that.
Keep the ones that will bend their back for you
to help."
Well, that pause. That was.
Keep going.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
The ones that will, go to hell and back for you. That's the ones you got to keep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a better story. It's the same, but better story. But
I just kind of fucked it up a little there. Just made it sound a little sus.
But
Insert Among Us sound.
But it's just But it does get sad in life when you find out obviously it's a good thing when you find out your true friends, but it's also sad when you find out you can't be friends with certain people anymore because
it cuts deep. But honestly, it's better.
Yeah.
It is.
In the
It's
long
better
run.
for because you're not being backstabbed by snakes all the time. Some people are oblivious to it. They just keep feeding them and they're good to me. Nah, bro.
It's like if you get bit by a snake on the ankle. It's like if you keep it, you're gonna
You'll
die. If you cut it off,
Yeah,
it'll hurt at the start, but you'll learn to live with it.
There was another saying, if you put your hand on a hot element, you obviously burn yourself. You're not going to do it again because you know the pain that it causes.
Smart. But yeah, it is obviously I think that really you got to go through life through lessons.
Yeah.
I like to believe that when a girl or a friend comes into your life, they're either coming into your life to teach you a lesson or to stay. I'm like, damn, that's so true.
Yeah.
But it's funny though. You have to go through so many relationships to learn lessons.
Don't even tell me about
Funnily
it.
enough, I was actually
sad.
thinking about this the other day. Sorry, just reflexes.
Backhanded them into
It's like a wasp all over again.
Oh my god. But I was thinking the other day, your parents' love, for me, it's my mother's love, can never top. Oh, no girl's love can top a mother's love towards her child. I was thinking that because
I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah,
Through and through.
mama's boy.
We all are,
I'm
right?
a mama's boy. Hardcore.
Shit.
Maybe that's why we get along. We're just all bitches.
no, there's nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. Hey,
There is nothing wrong with being a
ladies. You
mama's
gotta
boy.
watch out if you're talking to a mama's boy. You don't have to worry about the sisters. You gotta watch out for the fucking mother. She'll.
Oh, I don't know.
whoop
My
you.
sister. You see, I actually have developed a thing to avoid being in bad relationships, and it's the Brianna test. My sister is named Brianna. Hello, Brianna, if you're watching this.
Hi, Sissy.
Oh.
Still love you.
Anyways, I'll bring a girl over. You know, it's, Matthew, my brother, he doesn't care. Dad, he'll have some thoughts. Mum will have some thoughts, but they'll keep it to themselves, because,
They'll keep the peace.
they want me to be happy, sort of thing. But
Yep.
my sister Brianna says it how it is. She's one of those sisters.
Yeah.
So if, I could leave them in a room and they get along fine, Brianna comes out to me, gives me the green light, it's good to go. If she's like, don't, cut it off.
That's like me. If my if my parents don't like
It's gonna say
get vibes,
you got to get the good vibe from
Yeah.
Christy.
Yeah.
if
If you don't, you're doing something really.
if my
fucking
parents
wrong.
Oh yeah.
if my parents or my nan pop say no, then it's a no go for me
Yeah.
because even though I may oh my god, I'll go.
You look at them; they're the most beautiful thing in the world. And you
Yeah,
think they treat you
but
right.
to them, they and it's like, wow,
They probably
really,
see, like, the ugly
what,
side.
like what? But you always gotta trust your loved ones.
See, for you guys, same here. It's my two sisters. Those two girls, they're my ride or die. Main two girls. If they don't like her or they can sense something's off, they'll tell me straight away. I'm like,
That's
okay,
one of the best things about having a sister, and I'm sad that you don't get to experience it. I mean, having
But
a sister,
hey,
it's
you got-
rough.
you got
It is
our-
rough.
you got our sisters to help you with this stuff.
I could be
as
your
well.
sister.
Sup, brother?
I don't have sisters.
You got.
I just got a big sister.
I was
Stand
gonna
sorry.
I was gonna say, well, you gotta have it.
Nah,
Don't hit me.
I love.
Don't hit me.
See, even though I don't have sisters, I love having an older brother because it's he's protective, obviously,
Yeah.
and he's always just there.
And it's good that you guys are around the same age.
Yeah.
Definitely helps.
Like now we can go out with each other and stuff, and he knows everyone, so I get everyone knows me because Harry's little brother. That's me.
That's
See?
what I'm
What
waiting
Jackson
for with
just
my
Harry's
little brother.
little brother.
See, I've got the
I'm
best
waiting
of.
for Matthew when he turns 18.
I've got the best of both worlds. I have an older brother, older sister, and a bloody devil of a younger sister.
Oh, shit.
All love.
Claire's the older one.
Oh fuck, my bad.
Shame, and you met them as well.
Oh, I'm
Felicia's
sorry.
the
Don't hit me. No, yes. No,
Felicia's
Felicia's
the younger one.
Yeah.
Claire's the older one. Ben.
That's right. Because
Ben.
yes, I'm helping you with the outfits. Yes.
Yes.
My bad.
Hey?
So when you didn't know this story. So for Harry's 21st in one of our last episodes, I don't know how to dress myself. My sisters help me dress myself.
I was there the entire,
with my fashion.
I was there
So I was
the
like,
entire time.
I'm walking out to the living room and I was like, okay, dude, be honest.
Felicia's
She's
like, nope.
She's like, no. I was like, do I
The
want
colour doesn't match.
Yeah. She's like, there's too many patterns. You're like,
You
no.
see Terry just slump over into
I'm
the
like, okay. And I come out with one outfit and she's like,
your little sister.
she was like, no.
gets
still mine.
humbled by the little sister.
And she's like, oh, I asked her, like,
So
why?
beat
And
'em
she's
up.
Oh man.
I asked her why. She's like, it makes your fucking ass look fat. No.
What's wrong with that? Who
There's
doesn't
nothing
love
wrong,
a
but,
big ass Pause. That was kind of.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a big ass as a guy. That was phrased right. Yep.
Just say it, just a dumpy on a guy.
I have a dumpy.
We know, James. We know.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. That was the fakest.
Just, ha.
It's
Like, you sound like
so when you're messaging, ha.
Rolling on the floor.
I've
But
realized
you're
now.
just sitting down, you're rolling on the floor.
Yeah, I've realized. Sorry, Terry.
I'm
just
fucking
quick.
dying here.
I've realized I just spam ha because just doing just imagine saying sitting there.
I just
talking,
send the laugh
ha
emoji.
ha.
See, I do that too, but it's usually when they don't tell something funny.
You know what game
Yeah,
I discovered
I'm just
the
an
other
asshole,
day?
but
To get a genuine laugh, so James, you would say ha one, like
Ha.
like ha. Jackson, you'll double that, so you say ha ha. I'll do ha ha ha, and it continues on.
let's try that now.
Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Wait, do it again.
Ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
You got to do one more. You did two.
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. I need to
Ha
count.
ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha. What the
No,
shit?
you gotta harmonise. That's how you remember.
Ha 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 ha.
No, restart.
No, okay, all right. We spent too much time on this.
Just keep it going, keep it going.
We're talking about games. Friggin', what are you guys' thoughts on this new GTA?
Look.
It's crazy. A year today. Not today, but like a year this month. It will be out next year.
Well, that's
It comes
if
out in April.
Rockstar holds
So just
their
say this time
promise.
next year.
Sorry.
I doubt it'll be out next year.
No.
It'll probably be postponed to like
reckon?
2027 or some shit.
You know why it's taking so long? People like think, oh, it's taking so long, bro. You got to understand how much time and effort it takes to do little details and coding, bro. It doesn't just happen like that overnight.
Like the new mechanics that they're putting in the game, like with the leaked files stuff. Like it says that police don't like rush into, like, you know how you rob a gas store in GTA 5 and
Yeah.
they like rush in. They don't rush out. They don't rush in
Gotta take
GTA
the
6. They put a perimeter down, and apparently there's CCTV footage as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. And it's
That
gonna
is
be.
cool.
I'm just waiting for the alligators and crocodiles because it's in like Florida pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like it's in
Miami.
the trailer, like that. I'm guaranteeing
park.
it's in there.
You know who it reminds me of? Danny Duncan.
And
where
the
he
jiggle
lives.
physics.
Danny Duncan where
The
he
jingle
lives.
feet.
You didn't hear? No. Cut the footage.
Alright, that's enough.
Yeah, no, Danny Duncan. That definitely gives off
He
Danny
lives,
Duncan
he lives in
vibes.
Florida.
I fucking love Danny Duncan.
He's
Danny Duncan, if
fired
you're
up.
watching this, please.
Come to Australia.
Please just do a collab with us so you can blow us up.
I was gonna say,
Wow.
just
Not blow us up, literally, but
like,
like,
just
Fair
hold,
income.
hold my hand, please, Dad.
he's a wide
We love,
receiver.
we love. Oh right, we love Gary Winthorpe.
But yeah, people got to realize how much time and effort goes into a game.
Genuinely, it's like people were complaining about. Was Beyond the Spider-Verse pushed back?
No, it's June 3rd or 5th now this year.
This year.
Yeah.
This
Well, I was
year.
gonna say, well, it took them like
wait.
nearly like a year to film the chase scene
Well, yeah.
in the recent one. Yeah.
Well, did you know those like stop motion. Oh, what's it called? I'm trying to think of a movie that used stop motion. Coraline. You know how they look.
Yes.
how the wax
Oh, that
figures-
was a nightmarish film from my youth.
Oh,
each 5
I
seconds of the film took about 3 months to.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
So it was a build up.
I forgot who was saying. What's his name out of Harry Potter? The main Harry Potter.
Daniel
Harry Potter?
Radcliffe?
Yeah, that's it.
What's the main guy from Harry Potter? Harry Potter.
Anyway, he was saying,
Dumbledore.
he was saying that like all the
Hagrid.
scenes are like full on, like it's crazy. But he said every day they only shoot like 9 seconds of film.
Really?
Sounds a bit
9
right.
seconds.
Because of the amount of CGI
Because of
that had
how
to be put in
much.
for that
Honestly,
stuff.
yeah.
Like
Like
you
the
know when they
Forbidden
did the water
Forest.
scenes, like when he was swimming and
That
he
was great.
So he would be in the big tank, and they had a big strand. So when he swims up, they yank him up and they're all flame and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, is that when he dives
Does
out of the
does
water?
a big flip?
Oh,
Yes.
that's when he took. What did Neville give him?
It was the seaweed shit.
Yeah,
made
made
him grow
him, like,
gills and stuff.
gills.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's Goblet of Fire.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. And so he was saying, so each day we would do 9 seconds of film each day. I'm like, what?
Did you know he
That is
went through
crazy.
for the first 2 films or 3 films? He went through 72 ones because he kept on using them as drumsticks.
What?
Yeah, interesting fact.
That's
He-
fucking Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Man. What a G.
Yeah.
I love him. Where is he in now in movies?
I seen a TikTok of him in a not a recent movie, but like he was
coming.
Oh, I think it's a movie he's already filmed, but he was marching with a certain group of people.
Yep.
Oh, yes,
That
yes.
We don't talk about that.
I think he's. Oh, well, that's his latest
I
one.
was gonna say like the most recent I've ever seen Daniel Radcliffe
Have
in a
you-
movie was like Now You See Me Too.
No, not that one. No, Jungle on Netflix.
I haven't seen
Wait,
Jungle.
oh, I haven't seen it either. But I was just watching Mum and Dad watching
But
it.
I've
It's
noticed
amazing.
he's gotten really like toned, like nicely toned.
He'd make a very good Wolverine.
I was actually going to lead with that. There's a fan theories where he's wanting to play Wolverine.
That'd be a good fan caster in case Hugh Jackman wants to step down. Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, like,
I wouldn't mind. What's his name?
He's got
Not
the
Tom
hair for
Hardy.
body.
I think so. That as well. Who played in The Quiet Place? He played the father. John
Krasinski.
Yeah, I would like.
He's a good director.
Yeah,
too.
because he directed Quiet Place 1 and 2, obviously. Yeah, that would be.
Isn't there? There's the third one coming out.
they're
I think.
bringing it
like day one.
Yeah, before the aliens
That's
came
pretty-
down.
Oh, freaking! That was cool how they found the island, and then it all went to shit. Because they got on a fucking boat. Like, what were the chances? I was gonna say something.
Oh, sorry.
It was about a movie.
Daniel Radcliffe. Oh no.
Yeah, we were talking about Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, never mind.
Anyways, it is late.
Yeah.
What's the time?
It is
Like
currently 2:30.
In the morning.
2:20.
In the afternoon.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Australia.
Good morning, Vietnam. This is gonna annoy me, but I forgot. I was gonna say something.
I hate it. I
It's
hate it
about
when
movies.
I hate it when you do that. Like not you, but like you'd walk into a room.
I hate it when you forget shit, midget.
Come on, get a better memory. Now.
SD cards.
But no, like when you would walk into a
Shut up.
when you'd walk into a room, going to do something to grab something, and you just
Get
as soon
out.
as you get through the front door, just
So that's just retardation. I mean, I get that too. I walk into like a room and I forget why I'm in there, and I walk back.
Or
out.
you
That's
forget.
just-
Did I lock that?
There was one time I just got an LCM bar out of the snack box, unwrapped it, threw the actual LCM bar in the bin, and went to proceed to eat the wrapper. And I was like, "Yeah, nah, I'm stupid." And I was just walking to my bed. I'm like, "Yeah, nah, I can't do this no more."
Theories. Sorry to just change the subject.
And I like this.
Theories. You know how we get. What's the word? Deja vu. You know how we get deja vu?
I get mad.
Imagine deja vu. It's the same. Like, after you die, imagine you restart your life, but it's a different timeline.
Hey,
Like, you're born with
Doesn't
the
matter.
same family, same everything, different timeline.
Theoretically, that's possible. I can
But-
get into this shit, bro.
but-
I can get into
But,
this.
hang on, let me talk. And,
let me tell you something.
so every time you have deja vu, is your past life, but you almost did the exact same thing, but
Hey.
differently.
That makes sense. There is a theory saying it's like the one life theory.
Because, oh, what?
What's that one?
You are it's positively false, but it's just something to think about, sort of thing. And it's like you're like a celestial, bigger than like the universe, whatever. But you're
the word celestial, sorry.
You're still in your birth phase, so you just got to live through every single life. You're Martin Luther King. You're some fucking random guy
Barack
from
Obama.
Texas. You're Barack Obama. You're Donald Trump. You're
So
fucking
you're always
Jeffrey
going to live
Epstein.
that life.
No, you live every life that has ever happened.
Oh,
And
in a
then-
different universe.
And then you become that celestial person. It's a weird thing. You can look it up.
And it, like, explain that a bit better, sorry.
it's probably called the egg theory.
How does
like-
it go?
You
So you got to live every life.
You're still in, like you're still being born. You haven't been born yet. You're living every life.
But I'm here.
Yeah, you see, that's the beautiful thing. Time isn't a linear thing. If you think about it, time's not linear. It's everywhere. It's different
You got the
things at different
chance.
times.
Would you go back in time if you could, like, just time travel?
I'd rather go to the future than the past.
But the future hasn't been made yet.
Exactly. That's what's so interesting. You already know everything about the past. Well, most of it.
Not every. Yeah, I was about to say.
Most
But, like,
of it.
if you go to the future, that means, what if it's just nothing? It's just darkness.
Then you'd know. The thing is about the past, like with things that are left unsolved, I think it's better that way because it kind of keeps like a sort of mysterious, makes it magical.
And then you have.
Like you look at the pyramids.
How do they get there?
Not even the actual pyramid itself. The structure, the platform that it's on, tons of stone there, perfectly level.
Do you
How
notice?
the fuck?
Yeah,
While we're on this topic of time and that, do you know we are living close, like in the timeline? T-Rexes live closer to us than the actual like other dinosaurs, like the Brachiosaurus and all that.
Yeah.
They live closer to time than like to us.
Cleopatra she is closer to the construction of the Eiffel Tower than the
Pyramids.
than the pyramids. That really fucks with your head.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
You know, like the baddie from Egypt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was born closer to the Eiffel Tower being made than the pyramids being made.
That's crazy.
Did you know the first? I can't remember what like the actual date was, but there was a certain point in time where a samurai could have like sent a fax,
Yeah.
to I think it was Abraham Lincoln, wasn't it? Yeah.
You see, samurai was still around in like the 1800s.
They only got
Talking about like the actual like Japanese
Yeah.
samurai.
Yes,
Yeah.
traditional samurai shogun.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy. There was a black samurai.
You know,
Yeah, I
back
seen
in
that.
I used to watch The Flash all the time.
Well, like
And-
Grant Gustin Flash,
Hey.
the Grant Gustin Flash, like American live action.
Yeah. I used to watch that all the time, and always how you would travel in time. And I got to the point where I started going in into the library at school, looking at light of like the speed of light.
Speed of light.
Like, how can you like time travel? Like, and I came up with a theory. Like, imagine having a little capsule box, burying it in your yard, write a note in it saying, "Come travel back in time to this date and tell me if time travel is real. If it is, obviously they'd come back. But if it hasn't been invented."
Stephen Hawking did the exact same thing.
Yeah, didn't he?
He held a party for time travelers to prove that time travel can't exist.
Didn't post about it or anything.
See, the thing is, time travel is possible not for the past, but the future. And it all involves space. Space moves, time's different in space.
Yeah.
A lot faster.
Didn't as well as what's it called? They touched on this in Ant-Man and the
Wasp.
Yeah.
Oh, Quantum Mania.
Not actually.
Or was it Endgame?
Endgame.
Endgame.
Because that's when they started going into the past and
Black
future.
hole.
Yeah, they were saying in the quantum realm, 5 years was like 5 hours in the actual quantum realm because the outside world moved a lot faster than the quantum realm.
You know, it's
Because he shrunk down. That's
Yeah.
there's an actual thing that's been theoretically proven to be true. And I think Neil deGrasse Tyson spoke a bit on it. And it's if there's two black holes and they collide, it creates an event horizon. And if you were to drive right into it, you would be shot back out and you could see yourself going into the black hole. So there'll be
There'll be
see
two views.
yourself going through there.
So like
It's that powerful.
a black hole.
Two black holes colliding.
That's incredible. And like,
Oh, right.
That was
oh, it's-
that was right.
I've been phrasing things
And,
bad all night,
and-
all morning.
I was, what was I saying? I was talking to one of my clients that said, what would you do if you knew everything and anything? What would you
I
do?
would actually. This sounds really drastic, but I would probably like just off myself because
It's hard, isn't it?
not having that much knowledge of the world.
You wouldn't be capable of processing it.
No, you would actually.
Even
you'd
if you
physically
were, I
die.
wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell anyone.
It's like the governments. Governments don't run the world. Banks and the real rich families do.
Rothschild.
Yes, You know one
They
of the.
paid that girl not to talk to me. I tell you,
Which
the Rothschild family. They paid.
Yeah, like
Harold the giraffe, bro.
Yeah. Well, I think next episode we'll dive into theories.
Definitely.
But I think
Finish it up.
Do we want to
It's
kick
going
off
pretty well.
the joke and quote of the
You want
day?
me to kick it off?
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
Are we doing joke first?
We'll do joke all, and then we'll start off with the quote again.
Okay. What do you call a what do you call the lineup at a barbershop?
What?
A haircut.
A barbecue.
Alright, James, you-
I'm gonna wait for this clown to stop laughing. You good? You good, buddy? Yeah, a little longer. No, I'm just gonna start mine. What do you call a white girl faster than her brothers?
What?
A redneck virgin.
Wow.
I'm not here to fuck around.
Yeah. Wow.
I bring heat to the table.
Not even a joke.
Right. So you want to know why Susie fell off the swing?
Shit, no arms.
Yeah. Knock
Oh.
knock.
He's a.
Not Susie.
Oh.
Look, I didn't find a
Mine
joke.
was funny.
I didn't find a joke, but I just yeah.
What was your quote? And you take the quote off.
I take quote
Yeah,
up.
take the
Alright.
quote.
If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk in my garden forever. Your toes are touching my
Oh,
lung.
sorry.
What the hell?
Say that again, please.
Get my deep voice in. No, I'm kidding. If I had a flower for every time I thought about you, I could walk in my garden forever.
How cute.
That was beautiful. So my nana always says, "How's your garden going? It's getting any bigger?"
But no, that was
You had to put on the accent too.
that quote was by Alfred Lord Tennyson.
Oh, well, I got a new rule. A 5x5 rule. If it's not gonna matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes being upset about it.
Oh,
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Oh, I got 2. That wasn't not enough, but
It's gonna be like mine. Just is gonna sound like a fucking weird one. You continue with yours.
never be afraid to try something new, because life gets very boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know.
You're right.
Take
Now,
it away.
my one may sound weird. It will sound weird.
no judgment here, Jude.
The naked man fears no pickpocket.
Oh my
Oh, goddamn.
Think about it. Genuinely think about it. If you have nothing to hide, what can people take from you?
Okay, yeah, okay. Now that you put it Now that you put it in that context.
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
it's gonna sound weird.
Got any
But
others?
once you explained yourself.
I mean, this is a fucking brilliant quote. I live by that. The naked man fears no pickpocket.
Fair enough.
You know who does have like really hard hitting quotes?
What?
The Joker.
I mean, yeah. I mean, some of them can be like cringe-gay.
Yeah, like
Very cringe.
I'll see if I
I
can.
love Heath Ledger's actual quote in real life.
I'll see if I can find
I
some.
said
But
it
like,
on last episode. Wait, did I say it on last episode?
Couldn't tell you.
Mm.
I don't know where you get your quotes from.
Good time.
let me see if I can find one of the Joker's quotes, because there was some quotes that he said it was really hard hitting. Where is it?
I'll cut this part out, but fuck, this has been a long time.
Yeah.
You know, the very first part, before we started getting serious,
Yeah.
I think I'll scrap not scrap all of it, but half of it, because that was pretty shit.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't proper, and when it started getting serious after barbering, it was good.
I found it. Someday someone will break you so badly that you'll become unbreakable.
Say what you want, that man. He's got
That
some
already
knowledge.
happened.
And
Oh,
then,
right. Bother me, tell me awful things.
all right.
Alrighty.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Uncensored Culture. We've been your hosts, Terry.
I've been your host, Jackson.
And I've been your host, Big Buddha Jimmy. I'm
Oh,
joking.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. Little Buddha Jimmy.
He a white fella, that guy.
Anyway.
My bad, guys. My bad.
Alright. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We enjoyed filming it and producing it for you guys. Stay tuned on our social medias, Uncensored Culture. So you'll see it on the bottom right here.
Alright.
Well, we'll catch you on the flip side, guys.
Alright.
Peace out.